What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. 43-year-old Tamar Braxton attempted to commit suicide by an overdose of pills and alcohol. She was found unresponsive in the LA hotel. Before attempting to take her life, she hit social media, and this is what she put up on social media. She said, "I am a slave. I do not own my life, my stories, my pictures, my thoughts, or belief. I've asked my Massa to free me, and I'm threatened and punished for it. The only way I see out of this, the only way I see out is death, and I would choose that before I continue to love like this. Please help me," with emoji and praying hands. Okay. What do I think about this? Let me just say this. First of all, I sense a sign of mental illness right here. This have to be. Anytime a person want to take their own life, they have to be really going through mental problems and situations. Because let me tell you something. No matter who it is, no matter what you go through, should nothing in life bring you to the point where you want to take your own life. That is self-defeat. That is self-admittance to defeat. And what that is saying is that God don't love you and that God don't want to help you. When you commit suicide, that's saying that you going to now take the place of being God and allow yourself to be the king over your own death. It's like you being the king of your own death to the point where it's shameful. It's shameful. The Bible say God don't put nothing on people that they can't bear. But let me just make that clear, because a lot of people take that and make it seem as though God is responsible for the things that's happening in our life bad as a result of our wrong choices and situations we make. When God puts something on you, let me tell you something. It's building you up and it's working for your good to establish you and make you a better person, not only for you, but for your family and loved ones around you. And he's building character. He's building power. He's building you to the point that you won't be breaking. You get what I'm saying? That you won't be taken out of position, that you know how to survive, that you know how to fight, that you know how to live. And he'll use your bad situation and make it work for his good. That's the difference in God and in other people. Ooh, that fly irritating me. Now, with that being said, when you commit suicide or try to take your life, what you saying is God don't love you. What you saying is God gave up on you. What you're saying is God won't help you. And that's not true. Because if you honestly came to God, if you honestly allowed him to work, if you honestly allowed God that place in your heart, that empty space that you're trying to find other things in life to fill, if you allow him to fill that void, you will see that your life will never be the same. It will just begin to flourish, and the love of God will begin to manifest itself into your life to the point where the things that's bothering you, that's hindering you, these things that's on you, God will break it and give you the peace that you so look for and give you the happiness in this life that you so deserve. And a lot of people say God, but they don't do God. Let's make that clear. A lot of people say God, but they don't do God. They acknowledge God is real. They can not acknowledge that God actually have the power to change anybody's situation. But what they don't do is come to God honestly and allow him to be God in their life. They want the benefits of God without the relationship of God. That's what hurt a lot of people. They want all the benefits that come with God without the relationship. They don't want the prayer life. They don't want the studying. They don't want the worshiping. They don't want the fellowshipping. They don't want the 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 coming together. They don't want the church life, but they want all the benefits of God to help them, save them, heal them, keep them. And this is sad when you see a woman to that breaking point where she don't even have respect for her own life and having no regard to even thinking about her child. She have a child. She have a child named Logan Vincent Herbert. That's her only child. And she willing to take her life, leaving him alone. And see, and that's what's selfish about this situation, and why I say she may have some mental illness going on. How you don't even consider your only child? And if you see that this world is dark like this and may be doing this to you, why would you leave him to face that on his own and by himself? As a mother, you would at least want to protect and shield him from the things that you going through. Y'all agreed to this Hollywood life. Y'all agreed to signing these contracts with these people. Now you saying you a slave. Why you sign on the dotted line then? This is the lifestyle you wanted. This is what you wanted. When you play games with the devil, he plays for keeps. And if the devil can bring you to this point, what do you think God can do for you? Think about that. If it's the devil that's breaking you down like this, if it's the devil that got you on a run like this, if it's the devil that got you wanting to kill and take yourself out, imagine what God would do if you allow him. As powerful as God is, God can't make us love him. He can't make us love him. That's something we have to willingly want to do. That's something we have to willingly want to do. Sad thing about it is, man, people know this to be true, and they still not willing to change. They still not willing to come to God. When you hearing them voices in your head telling you to kill yourself, harm others, let me tell you something. That's nothing but the devil. But all he is a voice. He don't have the power to make you do it. That's where the freedom and power of choice come in at. The devil can say whatever he wants to you, in your head, in your mind, but it's up to you to act on those thoughts. And you have to think about just how important you are. If you hearing thoughts in your head telling you to harm yourself, that means that your life has value. Your life has value. If the enemy telling you to kill yourself, he got to be afraid and threatened of you living. Why? Because he know at any given time you can come to God and turn that whole thing around. And that's what he afraid of. Knowing the love of God is willing to accept you wherever you at, whoever you are, whatever you done. And he know that once you tap into that love, that power, you become his greatest enemy, now destroying his kingdom and knocking down his temple. He know that. So if he could get rid of you before you come to that, you're going to hear those thoughts. He's not going to stop. He brought you to the point where you attempted to take your life and you failed in it. Next time, he's going to make sure that you accomplish it. You have to look at yourself. While you calling other people evil, think about what you're doing to yourself. Ain't that evil to do something like that to yourself? Ain't that evil to leave your child saddened and orphaned, that not even his love could make you want to fight for him? Think about that, mother. Think about that. Your child find out you committed suicide because you couldn't take it. But yet, you would figure that his love should bring you to the point where you're willing to hold on and fight. But you didn't even want to do that. Come on now. The way out of these situations, you ain't got to ask the Massa for nothing. You ask God. You come to God. And you say, Lord, free me from this. Lord, free me from this. And soon you say that, God will hear you. Yeah, hello? God will hear you, save you, deliver you, come to your rescue. Call out. Call out to the name of the Lord and watch his power manifest before you, your life. Let me tell you something. Everything you're going in life, rather bad, that's only temporarily. Temporarily. You ain't going to always be heartbroken. You ain't going to always be hurt. You ain't going to always be disappointed. You ain't going to always be hungry. You ain't going to always be ostracized. That ain't gonna always happen. That's only temporarily. So don't do something permanent that can hurt you forever because of something you're going through temporarily. That's why a lot of people in the graveyards right now. That's why a lot of people in prison right now. That's why a lot of people in a lot of messed up places in their life, because they were going through something temporarily, end up doing something desperately, permanently hurting them for something they was going through temporarily. So when them voices in your head telling you to hurt yourself, kill yourself, you have to coach yourself out of those same thoughts you're hearing, like, I won't die, I will live, I do have something to stand for, I won't let them break me, I won't let them hurt me, I won't let them take me. You can take my money, you can take my house, you can take my home, but this body of mine belongs to the Lord. And God will vindicate me. With that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question, it's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth. Pray for Tamar Braxton, that she come to a saving relationship with the Lord Jesus Christ, that she may have the peace that surpasses all understanding that she's looking for.